Oh my gosh. This headline fight, right? Diego Lopes against John Silva. And man, like both are phenomenal athletes. Like both have rocketed themselves to the, you know what I mean, just the top of everybody's lists of highlight fighters. Like both, you know what I mean, are like crowd pleasers, but there is beef. There is this beef, which kind of feels like it was started by Silva, right? I think, you know what I mean? It's all because Lopez is Brazilian, right? But he moved to Mexico at 19. So he's kind of taken Mexico on as, you know, he's kind of hometown now, right? But I think Silvers just sees it as being a bit loopy, right? I believe that's the origins of the beef, right? There might be more to it, but, you know, I think the most thing is there is that tension, right? And it's been going on throughout fight week. So there's a lot leading into this fight. Also, fighting nerds, they were just this unstoppable machine. And then all of a sudden, they, you know what I mean? They just lost, right? So, what's going to happen here? Can Silva, you know what I mean, like keep the nerd name up high? Or will he succumb to the recent slump? Like now, Silva says that shit ain't happening to him, you know? And who knows, right? It's both super talented. Lopez, jiu-jitsu for days. But can put your lights out of his hands. You know what I mean? Sadiq Youssef is a prime example of that. Jean Silva, right? He has got that deft touch. But we also saw in a Bryce Mitchell fight, he's got jiu-jitsu as well. You know? So that's why this is so intriguing, right? And just, man, just the walkouts for this fight, right? John Silva is just soaking up the energy, barking all over the place. You know what I mean? And when he gets to the touch zone, right, just getting, you know, the Vaseline and the checks and everyone, you can see that, like, everyone's smiling, right? He's talking to everyone. So you just, like, personality is just oozing through. And then we get Lopez come out and it's a similar thing, you know? But as soon as the fight started, oh boy, right now, Lopez is hitting that calf kick. He's hitting that a lot, right? Now, Silva, front kick up the middle. I don't think I've seen him throw that, right? I do not think I've seen him throw that kick before. But he's been landing it. And, yeah, it's a good weapon. It's a good weapon. And it started off, you know, they're throwing those kicks. I think Lopez is doing pretty well on the feet. He's landing shots. You know, Silva took a minute to warm up. But as the fight goes on, you can see Silva getting more and more comfortable, right? So as he's getting comfortable, he's getting more just creative with his attacks, you know? And, ooh, that's where it's getting dangerous, right? He's landing on Lopes. So far, the chin has held up, because that's the big thing. Silva's power is just insane. So, it's, can Lopes deal with that power? And if he can, because look, we know Lopes is durable, right? He's taken shots, but the big thing is he's hittable. But if he can deal with the power, then boy, we know he's got the skills to finish it, right? But yeah, Silva's getting comfortable. He is landing more, right? Some spin attacks, but it is a spin attack that allows Lopes to take Silva down. And once he say, I mean, it was incredible control. Oh my God, incredible top game from Lopes, which we know he had, but boy, man, it was good. It was good. So we go into the second round and Silva is loose. He's super loose, right? He's landed spinning elbows. He has rocked Lopes. It is, it's getting dicey a little bit, but here's the thing, right? You think, oh shit, is Lopes, but then Lopes comes forward with combinations, you know what I mean, that tag Silva. So this is so intriguing. But yeah, Silva's getting super loose. You know what I mean? He's just playing in there. So he rushes forward and pow. Lopes hits him with a spinning elbow, which is crazy because Silva literally had only just thrown it, right? Seconds before. And so, yes, Silva comes forward. Lopes hits him top of the head with the spinning elbow. And top of the head is just, man, it's one of those places that can fuck with your equilibrium. You know what I mean? Silva goes down and Lopes just goes with the ground and pound. Now, earlier, Silva's able to, kind of defend himself. But because he's just being rocked, yeah, not the case. Fight gets stopped. So there you go, Lopes with the huge win. First person to stop Jean Silva. Man, phenomenal. Silva not happy. Right? Silva not happy. Threw a little punch at Lopes as he's walking away. Not the smartest thing to do. It didn't really land, which is good, because I think that will save Silva. You know what I mean? I think if he had properly cracked him, I think Silva's gone. But because, I think he stays. I think he stays in the promotion, but boy, not a smart thing to do. Not a smart thing to do. I think this beef continues and these two will most definitely fight again before all is said and done. But what a frigging headline fight, people. This was phenomenal. Oh my God, I was on the edge of the seat all the way through. Boy, man. And you know what? This ain't even it. Right? Now we can go on and watch the boxing. But boy, the UFC just delivered in a big motherfucking way.